and welcome to some heavy weapon testing. So, just give you the rundown just of how I'm going to base this. Heavy weapons, from what I've discovered, have no damage fall off on their base damage number. Prowler is a 14 base damage number on its body shot, which means that you can shoot that at anywhere from 0 meters up to the 300 meters. You will hit 14 damage body shot with no damage fall off, but it is not the same for the headshot. However, from what I was testing today in the firing range, it looks like the headshot box for the Prowler stops around about 37 meters plus. So you can shoot them in the head around about 37-38 meters depending on angle, and basically you'll get a headshot. But if you go over that limit, going to 38-39 and above, you will not get a headshot no matter where you shoot the target, even if you're shooting them in the head and you can visibly see it. Now at this range you might be thinking, oh, maybe it's just damaged bullet drop. I can tell you the Prowler does not have that much of a bullet drop at this, and I am aiming over the head quite clearly to make sure if there is any bullet drop that it should be dropping straight onto the head hitbox. It seems to be exactly like I said, where 37 meters or above it just changes to base damage body shot, doesn't matter where you shoot. Moving on from this, I've also discovered that this happens in select fire or well, in burst or full auto. Moving on, I tested the Spitfire. So obviously its base body shot is 18, headshot is 36. Just kill a target, all 36, easy enough. Kill a target, all 18, easy enough. Well, it would be dead. We would try again. There we go, 18, all easy enough. So moving to a distance of the target, I'm at 70 meters, 18. That looks like it's hitting the head-ish, maybe the shoulder. So I'll move a bit closer. We're going to run about 60 meters. Now, as you can see, headshot, easy. No bullet drop, nothing at all. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to step back to around about 63, 64 meters. And we're going to see the headshot become impossible. It'll be coming up as 18 damage consistently, which is weird, because obviously it is hitting the head. And also I am aiming above the head to make sure if there is any bullet drop that it will be dropping onto the head and easy enough for adjust. So as you can see, I'm around about 64 meters here and I'm not getting any headshots. So as you can see, I've verified this, so I decided to try this at another angle to see if that is the case. Maybe it's the angle, so we'll try shooting straight on. So I've come up here, we're going to be shooting downwards. We're going to get to around about 62 meters, as you can see. Oh, 18 on the head. That's an easy headshot, I can tell that right now from facing straight on. Still 18, moved to about 61 we are. Moved to about 60 now, I think. Yep, 60. Easy headshot. So the hitbox for the head seems to be turning off on the Prowler and the Spitfire at a certain range. Obviously on the Prowler, like I said, anywhere above 37 meters, and on the Spitfire it seems to be anywhere above 61 meters ish, depending on your angle and depending on obviously gradient of what you're stood on. So we're going to take a bit closer. We're going to do the same with the Prowler. Obviously I was shooting two targets there. One was at one was at the other. We're going to do the same with the Prowler. This one's at 37, I think. I started shooting before I actually looked at the distance. Yes, 37. Here we are again, 36 on my right. Same area, hitting the head and getting the 21 damage numbers on the headshot. So as you can see, the headshot hitbox for these weapons just turns off once it hits that range for them weapons, which is kind of crazy considering I've only tested these two weapons like this. I have tried to test other heavy weapons, which you'll see in a minute, which will be the Hemlock and the Wingman. Them two do not have this problem. The Wingman can shoot headshots pretty far, and by pretty far I mean over 100 meters, and the Hemlock can shoot also headshots over 100 meters as well. And we'll go and test them in a second. I'm just going to keep shooting these two targets, see if I do randomly get a headshot and see maybe I'm wrong. There's only a meter difference in these two targets, so it's kind of, this shouldn't be a problem. There should be a damage fall off on the headshots, not a just complete stop at that dead on meter precision. So we're using on the Wingman now, like I said, 3 headshots, 5 body shots. So 45 body shots, 94 headshots. which basically means that at any range the wingman will hit 45 body shot. Doesn't matter where I stand. Like I said, they don't have a damage fall off on base weapon damage to the body. Using the hemlock here, headshots are 44, base damage to the body is 22 as you saw there. We're at 103, 104 meters ish, 101 I think on this target. As you can see, headshots easy. My aim was a bit off on some of them, but they are hitting. Moving on, here's the wingman, 104, 101 meters, sorry. There we go, 94 headshot, 94 headshot, 45 body shot I'll get. Yep, there we go. As you can see, 3 shot, even at this range, it technically is still a 3-shot kill. Which means it'll be a 5-shot body shot if I can hit all shots on target at this range, which my aim is not the best with the wingman. But, as you can see, if I hit the target, again, 45 at this range, no damage fall off. Which begs the question, the Prowler and the Spitfire, which are highly inaccurate compared to the wingman, are stop headshots at such a shorter distance. I thought the wingman would stop around about the same as the Spitfire, around about 60, but they didn't. Well, it didn't. And now the hemlock I was thinking maybe around about 120, but sadly I can't test this within the firing range due to there are no targets that I can shoot with a headshot hitbox over 110 meters. So moving on, I thought I'd show you that there is no damage drop off on these weapons at any range for the heavy weapons I can tell. So I'll just use the wingman and hemlock as examples here. As you can see, I'm shooting a target around about 450, 430 meters ish, and there's some targets a bit further over there. I can't really clearly see them here, but I'll take a shot. And I should hit a 45 easy. There should be no damage fall off. Yeah, there you go. And again, I've come up to the higher elevated position. Again, I'm really bad at judging this distance. I'll hit eventually. Anyway, I'll go get a better sight and get better. Here we go. As you can see clearly, 1, 2, 3, 4. I hit the moving one as well. There we go. Thanks for watching.